And we begin at 4 with extreme heat, and there's concern about the power grid. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano.
And I'm Kathy Vara. Michael and Colleen are both off today. Heat and humidity are surging across Southern California today, driving people into the water or indoors where AC units are working overtime. NBC4's Lolita Lopez live with how extreme weather conditions could affect your electricity. But first, Melissa McGee is tracking the highs as we head into the hottest part of the day. Melissa?
Yeah, Kathy and Annabelle, we said today the peak of the heat would arrive. You're certainly feeling that if you spend any time outdoors. And we also have peak intensity on the way for you on your Friday. So outside we go. We're looking live from our Mount Wilson camera. Hazy sunshine across the region and a lot of sun today. That's why numbers are above average. Currently for Glendale, we've maxed out at 94 degrees. We're coming in at 92 degrees. And as we head inland, numbers easily in the triple digits. 105 in Lancaster, 106 in Victorville. We've got 99 Riverside and 104 in Hemet. So looking at the 24-hour temperature change, you can see the heat continues to build here in Southern California. It's 6 degrees hotter in Lancaster and 8 degrees hotter in Ontario than just 24 hours ago. So the heat alerts are going to stay up. These will not come down until Monday. Heat advisories in orange, extreme heat warnings posted in pink across much of our region. So the weather headlines look like this. Not only is it hot, it's increasingly more humid across the region. So no relief on the way until next week. Temperatures anywhere from 5 to 15 degrees above average. Also watching high surf concerns. There is a rip current risk. We'll go over it all coming up with your first alert forecast. Kathy, back over to you.
Melissa, thank you. And that extreme weather could affect your electricity. Southern California Edison is tracking things like wind and speeds and humidity to determine if they have to shut off power for some time in order to prevent potential dangers like a wildfire. These are called public safety power shutoffs. Lolita Lopez is in their Emergency Operations Center in Irwindale. Lolita.
Yeah, Kathy, and we are here looking at things that these experts here from Edison, like fire scientists and meteorologists, look at in real time, including a map right there that's 2,000 different weather stations that they are tracking here that look at that wind speed that you were talking about and humidity in order to then decide if a PSPS, as it is known, will need to happen. Now, they try to give at least 3 days notice to affected customers, but sometimes these shutoffs can happen within hours.
It's all about keeping our customers and community safe.
Tom Brady from Southern California Edison walks us through their Emergency Operations Center to discuss when a public safety power shutoff could happen. Recently, Edison sent out emails to let customers know those shutoffs could be more frequent now, and you might experience one for the first time. A PSPS happens when conditions all come together that could create the potential for wildfire.
Wind speed, dry fuels, humidity, and a combination of other factors to determine how receptive the conditions are to fire spread.
Being prepared to be without power for days is something to start planning now. Edison actually has rebates for generators or portable power stations for qualifying customers in high-risk fire areas because restoring power will take days too.
It's hot out. They want their aircon and their fans. Like, how do you guys help once you're in a community that has a power shutoff?
Yeah, so shifting over here, so we deploy community resource centers and community crew vehicles out to the areas that are experiencing PSPS impacts. These are staffed with Edison employees. We're offering basic services like water, snacks.
Some customers with limited access or who need to be connected to medical devices could get other assistance.
So in that instance, we would connect them with our 211 partnerships. SE has a relationship with the 211 networks, and we'll actually provide hotel, meal, and transportation vouchers, for example, to these customers.
And this map here shows a partnership they have with UC schools. This links fire agencies to wildfire cameras, about 200 of them. First responders get access to where fires start so they can get resources out to those locations quicker.
Yeah, and they also tell us, Edison does, that they are also hardening some of their equipment, coating wires, for example, so that they are not susceptible to any of these potential dangers. That's the very latest from Irwindale. Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.
All right, Lolita, thank you so much for that. Well, the heat has brought a warning for dangerous rip currents and large waves to the coast. Warnings are in effect at beaches from Ventura County all the way to Dana Point. But those warnings haven't stopped people from packing the beaches. Take a look.
The weather is insane, okay? There's just nothing like California. I mean, and they're from Australia. They came all the way here just for this, so.
Oh my gosh, it's so much cooler here. Yeah. It's like 15 degrees cooler here. I'll just skate, hang out. I went in the ocean yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. The weather's good, the water's warm. It's like 75 degrees, so it's perfect right now.
So if you get caught up in one of these rip currents, lifeguards say to stay calm and swim sideways or parallel to the shore until you get out of the current and then make your way back to the sand.